So that's a game from earlier today. 075 tomorrow morning 076 drops. So I decided to take this game and record it. I'm gonna fast forward through the initial positioning. I'm in a division with a Yu Yang and Kaba. Our division and our team actually deploys pretty well. Initially our two DDs were going to split up, and then it looked like both of the other DDs were going to go to B, so we decided to roll down to C, which is actually a good thing for the Hindenburg, because I like a little room to stretch my legs. So the Kaba and the Yu Yang are escorting me into C, which is already being contested, or maybe I should say I'm escorting them. I got J-Mac and Kegger with me, both awesome players from 5D. So see what we can get done here. I'm honking my horn trying to get this Cleveland to give me some room, because I'm not going to push the cap into Hindenburg, not this early on in the game. And as you can see, I'm already spotted. Our Yu Yang is a radar Yang, so he's quite capable of taking care of himself in that cap. You see he's putting some torps out, and he pops his radar, which gives me a chance to get some shots off on this gearing, and I hit him pretty good. I wasn't able to get any massive damage on him, but take that back. Maybe this is, yeah, this is probably the Yu Yang radar, I would guess. It's tough when you don't record the actual audio / game. Our Kaba's kind of pinned down right now. There are two gearings there. I've got my hydro up. They clearly tried to torp our Cobb, and yeah, I mean, I get the gearings cutting away here, but kind of picking a fight with the wrong ship. Fortunately for him, he's got quite a bit of backup here, and the North Carolina has decided to pick a fight with me. This is not going to be the last time I have to deal with that NC. This was actually a really good game for myself in my Hindenburg. Probably one of my highest scoring games. I know it's not the highest, and I'm not sure how many in the end fall between this and my high score. But I'm actually trying a little bit different build out. I gave up, and my hydroacoustic is able to detect the gearing, and yeah, he's in some trouble. He's not going to be able to get away from my guns and the combined firepower of our team, who is just heavily focusing him. Unfortunately, our Kaba goes down. That's very, very unfortunate. And as the game goes on, you'll see how I wish we had that back. It was pretty aggressive play on his behalf, but it is what it is. Random battles, man. A division up with these guys so we can do the best we can do, and you know, you got a couple people that can count on you, and vice versa, and that's always great, as opposed to the generic gameplay slash player in the game who, and trust me, I will highlight what I mean by that term, very bland, basic bitches. There is a player in this game, and again, I'm not really trying to call out anybody, Yamato. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that? But yeah, this dude is seriously a basic bitch, and don't get me wrong, everybody who plays this game, and real quick, Pop My Fighter. Oh, so let me allude to what my changes was. I basically got rid of the range mod and went to the rate of fire mod, so I have a 17.8 kilometer range, but I do have a spotter plane, so I can get some of that range back. I managed to take out the second gearing, so right now we've got 2 DDs down on their team, and we've lost a DD and a battleship. I don't know how we lost the battleship. I don't even want to know. Okay, unbelievable. So anyways, I switched this up a little bit. What I was going to say about the basic bitch statement is you will see, you always see this. I mean, that it's easy to be on one side of the map and something happens and, you know, you're critical of the guys on the other side of the map. You think they didn't do anything. Of course, I mean, we're all guilty of it. I haven't walked or I haven't sailed a kilometer on their ship, but it happens, right? You don't really know. The interesting thing about this video is I actually went back. I was extremely devastated by the ending of this map, or the game. I mean, it is what it is. But I was also very frustrated because I felt that, you know, I didn't get a lot of support, and we had some people that I literally felt sat on the sideline. So I'm going to point out real quick on the mini map the Yamato's position. C is pretty much secured. The remaining forces, oh, and I would have loved to finish that kid off, but our Yu Yang manages to finish him off. So right now, myself and my division mate Kager and the Yu Yang are the only ones that have kills in this game. So let me rewind real quick, go back to the Yamato, check out his positioning. He is in the C cap. The majority of the rest of our team is either on the east or west side, moving back up toward B. Also note where the Ibuki is. The Ibuki apparently went up to A cap, and then they ran into superior forces up there, so he is on the retreat now. Now we're contesting B. I'm smacking my hands together because this is so frustrating. And I didn't realize his positioning, although at the end of the game his positioning is weird and I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, and I'm hyper focused on the Yamato and wanting to I don't know, choke him out or something. I don't really know. Super uber frustrated in this game, but anyways, so and I'm gonna actually click the mouse during the replay and look around a couple times, because in the game I didn't have that luxury. When I recorded the replay I did do it, so I apologize for the bizarre world, stupido world views. So trying to finish this, I think it's a Cleveland, trying to finish him off, and I'm gonna try to get this Kurfürst on fire, and now there's the majority of our team is pushing into the cap. Our Iowa is retreating. Our Alabama is yellowing in. Not seems to be nothing in between anymore. Although I will say the guys on the other side, Kegger and the Baltimore, are pretty heavily outnumbered over there, but they're pushing and pulling, it looks like. So we get another fire on this Kurfürst, which is super great. Our Iowa looks like he's turning back north. Good to see. We're down one ship, and at this point, unfortunately, the only 3 kills on our team are myself and my division mate. My division mate called out that he needed the Cleveland gone in order to push the cap, and I was able to get a shot off and finish off that low health Cleveland. So here I am, and I am changing my view. Of course, we lose that Alabama, who's pushing into some pretty serious firepower on the northern side of the map. Our Ibuki continues to run south. He is, I mean, I'm kiting away. He's full health. I'm not really sure what he's doing. I'm actually not paying attention and not really recording the damage that I'm doing to this Kurfürst right now. I'm trying to see what this Yamato is doing. He's been in this cap for several minutes, and during the duration of this recording, I check on him a couple times, and I haven't actually seen him shoot, so I'm really not sure what he's doing. He does appear to be moving back and forth. Yeah. So still the 4 kills myself and Kegger have accumulated. Yeah, pretty frustrating. And I'm lucky enough to finish off the Kurfürst that I did a massive amount of damage to. Okay, on the final screen, I think I did like 97,000 damage to that Kurfürst. Basically kept him burning for the longest time. My division mate is now approaching the cap. We have a full health Montana, which is pretty amazing, but my team has a full health Yamato still sitting in C. At this point, we got 6 kills, and those 6 kills happen to be amongst my division mate and myself. Yeah. I think it's cool when you can carry a game, especially in a division. But it's frustrating when it seems like nobody else on your team does anything. And we lose our Iowa, who also had no kills. So, Kegger and the Yu Yang and our Benson are taking B. Our Benson is extremely low. He's asking for some help with this Kutuzov, and Kegger manages to take out a Des Moines with torpedoes, and he finishes off. Oh, we lose our Benson, and Kegger finishes off the Kutuzov. I think he just missed a double strike there. So, real quick, map position, Ibuki, completely, you know, I'm sure these guys are within his firing range, but he's pretty far away, and he is got a little bit more health than I do. I'm lucky enough to get another fire, and here's our full health Yamato. Now, I look back and forth, but I'm kind of super focused on finishing off this Montana. And I will say, I don't know who else has hit him. Possibly the Ibuki, maybe even the Yamato. I'm really not sure. The Montana appears to be shooting at our Yamato. But again, our Yamato is sitting broadside in a cap that we've had for the better part of 15-16 minutes maybe. Now you'll notice there is my friend in the North Carolina is pretty close to our Yamato, and I'm calling him out, and yeah, our Yamato is still shooting at this Montana. I don't know how much of the damage he did to the Montana. I don't really care. But to me, the bigger threat would be the ship that's 10 kilometers away from you. But no. The NC hit me for a big swipe. And I'm in a pretty awkward position here. You'd think this Yamato would be able to... Oh, and my division mate in the Yu Yang just went down. We currently account for every single kill done by our team, the two of us. Yeah, you can see where this is going. Pretty frustrating. To see this full health NC, or I'm sorry, Yamato still sitting here. I don't know what this guy's damage was. I don't know how much he did to what ships. I'm able to get a fire on the NC, but I've been hit pretty hard, and I'm not going to survive much longer. I actually thought I was dead a couple times. This salvo for one. I thought there was no way I was going to make it out of this. I take a grazing shot, I cut speed, and I turned in, and yeah, I'm still getting a couple shots on this guy, but yeah, very, very frustrating. But of course, we still have a full health Yamato, and I just about finish the NC off for Kraken, but the Yamato finishes him off, and I managed to dodge that salvo, which I thought for sure would kill me. That was the second one I thought was going to get me. So we're sitting on about 194,000. I look behind me, and more importantly, there's already shots coming in from the Neptune, and yeah, that ends my game. On the mini-map, you can see the Ibuki, who is about half health, and the Montana, who is pretty low, but hasn't been finished off, are down on the southern hemisphere, or the southern side of the map. And more frustrating, the guys in the chat are really not happy. Guys, you know, they're telling the Yamato to go to B, get your butt to B, game is over, rah rah rah. People are chiming in. I love full health Yamato snipers, and yeah, there's less than 20 seconds left. So yeah, at this point there are 9 kills, and me and my division mate have 8 of them, and we have a full health Yamato. We spent the entire game in the B cap, or in the C cap. I did 198,000. Witherer, arsonist, confederate, high caliber, and first blood. I came very close to getting a Kraken. If I had survived, I surely would have got a dreadnought. Yeah, pretty frustrating loss. But here's the interesting thing: 1860 base XP, highest in the losing side. And you don't see this a whole lot. I mean, it's happened a few times. But I beat the winning team's highest player also. Always very cool to do that. Probably done that a handful of times. So the Kurfürst did 65 or 75,000 damage. Montana, I did 65. I finished off a couple of those DDs in the low health Cleveland. I did damage to 11 of the 12 ships, so I think I did my part. and 1.5 million potential damage. So good game overall. Unfortunately, it was a loss, and I'm done venting. I feel better. Thanks for watching.